In the name of Allah, welcome all. Good morning, everyone. Today we're gonna complete Unit 6. This is photo of our books. Macmillan, Flying High 3, Flying High 3. Unit 6, Unit 6. The future, the future. This barcode is important for you to help for study. Lesson 1, lesson 4, 1. Grammar guide. Clauses of purpose. Another part, second part, reading and writing. Today we have two parts. First one, grammar. The second, reading and writing. Page 57. So you can open your book. Open your book now. And be stand by. Open your book. Are you ready? As you like, as you see, this our lesson. This is our lesson today. Grammar guide. Clauses of purpose. What does it mean, purpose? Look at the definition. Purpose. This is transcription of purpose. Transcription means sound. You can listen. We have more than one purpose, one phoneme. This all transcription. We have more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 phoneme. The meaning of purpose. The intention, aim or function of something. The thing that something is supported to achieve. Again slowly. The intention, aim or function of something. The thing that something is supported to achieve. 1. Grammar. A. Pairs. Every two students together, please. Now, every two students together, please, as a group, please. Are you ready? In pairs, read the examples. This is example. Read the example, then discuss what each gadget is used for. Why we use this gadget? Gadget in this sentence mean this is gadget. Microwave is gadget. Microwave help us to cook meals. This is, look at this sentence, look at this example. I use the microwave to heat up my lunch. I, subject. Use, verb. Microwave, name. To heat up. My lunch. My lunch. Lunch means the meal in the middle of day. The middle of day. We have 3 meals a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Look at this box. Look at this box. Language assistance. Language assistance. Language assistance means the form of sentence. The form of sentence. How we instruction the sentence. To talk about the purpose of action, you must use this instruction, this form. To, or, so that. First one, to. Second, so that. To and second that. To, so that. So look at this example. Look at this example. Look at this example. I use the kettle to boil water. I use the kettle to boil water. Boil water means become heat. Become heat. Become heat. Kettle means the gadget. Kettle means gadget. Kettle means this is kettle. Kettle. Look at here. This is kettle. We drop water here, then put on the fire to heat, to boil water. Why we use the kettle? The answer is to boil water. To boil water. Second example. So that. I prepared lunch early so that could get to my lesson on time. Get to my lesson on time. Look at here. So that plus could plus could. Get to my lesson on time. This is in future. This is in future. This is in future. We must use to, followed by infinitive. This is present. This is present. Infinitive. Present and infinitive, the same meaning. Okay? Look at these examples. B. Write sentence using so that or to. We will use so that or to. You may need to change the verb. Looking for the verb. What happened to the verb? We ate. This is the verb. This is verb. Ate. Fresh food every day. We want it to be healthy. This is verb. This verb, ate, past. What's the present? Eat. This is present. This past. We eat in the past. Fresh food every day. We want it to become healthy. Look at the second sentence. We ate fresh food every day so that we could. We add could. Be healthy. Be healthy. A. I took out a knife. I want to chop some onions. I took This is past from take. I took out a knife. I took out a knife. I wanted to chop some onions. Chop mean cut. Chop mean cut. Chop mean cut. Cut. We will change the sentence with add. Now we will add that or to. Look, answer here. I took out a knife. I took out a knife so that I called chop onion. I called chop onion. Called in the past. Subject, verb. Subject, verb. I, subject, could, verb. Could, verb. Chop onions, cut onions. Now, B, I have taken home, economic. I want to learn how to cook. I have taken home economics. I want to learn how to cook. I taken the past participle of take. Past participle. This is present take. Took. Past. Taken. The past participle. I have. Look at the form of sentence. Subject. Have plus past participle. Past participle. Check answer. I took home economics so that I could, rather than I want. I could learn how to cook. I took home economics so that I could learn how to cook. Subject, subject, verb, past. Could, past. What's the present of could? Can. Can. This is a present. This is present. Could, the past. Look at third exercise. Look at third example. I bottle dishes in the dishwasher. I didn't want to the washing up. I put all dishes in the dishwasher. I didn't. Negative in the past. Negative in the past. Negative in the past. I didn't want to do the washing up. I didn't work now. I didn't work now. Look at. I put all dishes in the dishwasher so that I put all dishes in the dishwasher so that I didn't have to do the washing up. I didn't have to do the washing up. D. I shut the door. I didn't want my sister to see the cake I had made for her. I had made for her. I shut the door. I didn't want my sister to see the cake I had made for her. Look. This is negative in the past. Negative. 4. I shut the door so that my sister subject didn't see verb. Didn't see verb in the past. Negative in the past. I shut the door so that my sister didn't see the cake I had made for her. I made for her. Number 5. E. I have a recipe app on my phone. I want to know how to make a meal wherever I am. Wherever I am. Again, I have a recipe app on my phone. I want to know how to make a meal everywhere I am. Look at. This is verb. Want. Look. I have a recipe app on my phone so that I want, I know, I can know. This is present. This is present. This is present. I can know how to make a mail wherever I am. Again, I have a recipe app on my phone so that I can know how to make a mail wherever I am. You can correct exercise and homework to more practice and to help yourself, to help yourself. The second part of our lesson, reading, about reading and writing. Page 57. Look at the picture. What's this? What is this? What's this? This is blender. This is blender. Gadget. This is gadget, blender, to help us in in the kitchen. A blender is a common items in kitchen. Where do you think the following text taken from? Read the text using your blender. How we use our blender. Place the blender jar with the blender unit attached on the motor unit 1 and turn jar until you hear a click. But this part on the base and return. To turn the control knob to the correct speed. Don't let the appliances, blender means appliances. Same meaning of jacket. Run for more than 3 minutes at time. Speed, control by speed. Then let it 3 minutes. 3 minutes to finish. Always switch off. Switch off mean يطفي يعني. The appliances by setting the control knob to off. Control knob to off. This is knob. Where you can control by this appliances. Control knob is off before you open the lid. After using the blender, what can we do when we finish from blender? 1. Unscrew the blend until from the bottom of the blender jar. Always clean the blender parts immediately after use. We have some tips. 1 tips. Cut meat or solid ingredients into smaller pieces before putting them in the blender jar. You must cut the meat or anything before put in the blender. Wearing. Never reach into the blender jar with your fingers. Don't use fingers inside the blender or an object like spoon while appliances is running. We have some questions. First one, answer this question. I will suggest question for you and you can write in the house. Write as a homework in the house. First one, what should you do with your blender after using? What should you do? The answer is you should clean the blender after using. Clean. 2. How should you process meat? Answer is you should cut the meat into small pieces before putting them into the blender, inside the blender. 3. List 2 things you should not do with your blender. Never reach into the blender jar with your fingers. Don't use fingers inside the blender. Or an object like spoon. While the blender is running. Don't let the appliances run for more than 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes and less. Number 4. Why do you think you should not reach into the blender with your fingers? Because it's dangerous. The blender is dangerous. your finger can get hard by the blades because they spin around very quickly. Number 5, last question. Give 2 things you should use blender for. Suggest. Make bread crumbs, grinding spices, mixing herb, liquids, tomatoes. Thank you for listening. You must correct all exercise, your homework. At the end, stay at home, gloves and mask to help our country. That's we have. Thank you very much. See you next letter. Best wishes.